Hi, welcome. Day 10. 10 days to greater creativity. Thank you for doing this. Thank you very much for watching, for trying things, and for improving your creativity and giving me a chance to work on mine as well. This last day, I'm going to remind you that way back on day 2, you made a test so that you would be able to tell if you have greater creativity after these 10 videos. I want you to take that test. I want you to truly, authentically see if you are more creative, more deeply creative, more consistently creative, however you've defined being greater at creativity. I want you to take the test. What happens after you take the test? I'm sure that you're going to find that you are more creative. Now, we'll talk about that, whether it's a placebo effect, because you believe it, you become it. I will not take credit for it, because what I want you to do next is write down the other things that possibly could have been the reason why you are greater at creativity after these 10 days. It might be articles that you've run across serendipitously. It might be that you believe that there is some divine help, like I do. Sometimes I think God places in front of us what we ask for. What is it that made you more creative, or more consistently creative, or more deeply creative? What is it that you can think of, besides these videos, that you will write down? I'd like you to find at least 10 things. It is day 10 after all. When you do this looking for other sources, it's not just a vain exercise. You'll now have some new sources to look into to further your creativity. They might give you new ideas, new pathways, new people, new ideas to follow. It might also be the opportunity to thank those people, or to let those companies or those website managers know that they've helped your creativity. It doesn't hurt to thank people for helping to encourage and inspire your creativity. In fact, it's a bit of a blessing. So take the time to look at those 10 things, 10 people, 10 places, whatever you decided to put down, and see what you can do next with that list. The last thing I'd like you to do is similar to what I've been trying to do with these videos. I want you to take a creativity tool or creativity idea, maybe a theory that you have about creativity, maybe an experiment, something about creativity that's totally your own, that you can teach someone else. Now, why would I ask you to teach something? Well, actually, it's a great way to find out almost immediately what you can do to improve your idea. It will teach you, the teacher, what are the gaps that people don't understand about your idea. It'll give you immediate feedback on the things that you can build upon or work upon, or maybe even from your students or your peers, what you can bridge or use to develop or collaborate with others on your idea. So those are the things that I'm going to leave you with. You need to take the test, because I know that you have greater creativity now. You need to list at least 10 things, or 10 people, or 10 places, 10 something, their top 10 list of what are the other reasons that you are more creative. The other places, other sources, whatever it is, there have been other things these 10 days that have contributed to your creativity, and I'd like you to acknowledge them, and if you get a chance, to thank them as well. Finally, I said, teach. Creativity, if it is to be valued, has to be shared, but not just in what we make, but in how we encourage others to be makers and doers and risk takers too. So please, take the time to share your creativity, not just a finished product, sometimes a work in progress, so that creativity becomes more of a culture. And the more it's in the culture, surprisingly, it doesn't make it less creative. Even though you've given the definition of creativity as something novel and useful, it can be novel. You can have lots more creativity as you share it. So thank you for joining me these 10 days. It's been a joy. I've never known where the journey's going to take me because I only went ahead and figured out the first 5. And from there, as you can tell, a little bit of a scramble each day to come up with what it was going to be that I would share with you, that I'd risk saying, this is a good idea, this will help your creativity. I'm sure that it will. And I'm sure that whatever you teach, you'll have confidence in as well. Take care, God bless, and my prayers are that you can find a great deal of joy and creativity by sharing it with those you love and find ways to transform the world with who you are and what you can do. Take care.